So 4 seasons after making 14 appearances for London Irish, James O'Connor makes his first for Sale. He replaces Mark Jennings. And I wonder what Johan Ackerman has had to say to the Cherry and Whites over the course of half-time. They spent 3/4 of the first 40 in the Sale half. They dominated possession, but they simply just didn't have any punch.
Take them back in, tell them.
And they made some, frankly, pretty daft errors. And certainly in one case, gifted a try to Sale. And Sale, when they had the chances, were clinical.
Sit back down in the stand now. Now the game starts.
Hines there with the high ball. There's Mike Haley. It'll be interesting over the course of the coming months where James O'Connor will fit in here at Sale. They do have all sorts of injury problems, particularly in the centre. Will Addison, he damaged his hamstring a couple of weeks ago on the occasion of his 100th appearance. Didn't play in the game at Saracens, but returned to training this week and broke his jaw. And he could well be out until after Christmas. Johnny Liotta is another player who suffered a long-term injury in training this week. He also not expected back. So James O'Connor, as I expect him to do now, will be operating in the 12 channel. He has replaced Mark Jennings. There goes Hibbard. So Sale have now made more than 100 tackles in the match. And when you compare that to Gloucester, Gloucester just 36 tackles. Now, that really does suggest that Gloucester have been utterly dominant. And when you look at the score in the bottom left-hand corner there, you must just wonder quite how that's happened, because Gloucester have had their chances. The line-out has misfired very badly indeed. 4 throws going against the Gloucester line-out. Burns with the cross kick. And that's very comfortable indeed for Mike Haley. Haley looking for some space, shrugging off Billy Twelvetrees. Over halfway, the fullback. A year or so ago, he was seen as a possible long-term successor to Mike Brown. He's regressed a little, but here's O'Connor. Oh, the first touch, and it was inside there for Faf de Klerk. But that appeared to go forward.
No.
The referee not, I think, playing an advantage. Yes, maybe he is. Well, James O'Connor, it was almost the perfect start there. Carry there from Rapava Ruskin. Gloucester pin back in there, 22. Ed Slater on there to Burns. That was Clark on to Woodward. Buffalo back to Clark there. Burns back the other way. 12 Not too many options. McGinty made good ground to take that. Here's Haley. He's up in front of him, the defensive line in Cherry and White. Here's McGinty. Here's James. Good step there from Bryn Evans. Well, that time Byron McGuigan's feet were going one way, his hands the other, and his eyes somewhere between the two.
4 pass.
Well, the referee deciding that the pass was forward rather than the knock on. There is Bryn Evans, who really does pop up
Time out, please, Tony.
in all corners of this AJ Bell pitch. Bryn Evans turns 33 next month. 2 caps for the All Blacks.
Welcome.
Both as a replacement against France. That was, well, 8 years ago now.
How are you, Ben?
And that was when France won the first Test match and came very close in the second. Bit of a bump there for Ben Curry. Does have twin brother Tom on the bench, waiting to replace him. They operate on rotation, or at least have done so far this season.
Bring him off. Yeah, bring him on.
And Ben Curry will go off. So,
okay, time on.
Tom comes on Yes, that's what you call a twin substitution, isn't it?
How many? What? 8 then. 8, yeah.
22 points to 3. Sale with 3 tries. They got the try bonus point here a fortnight ago against London Irish. That's so far their only victory. Sale conceded 50 points on the opening weekend against Wasps. They then lost here by a single point to Newcastle in round 2 before that big win against London Irish.
Crouch!
And then that very disappointing performance down in North London, Allianz Park last week, when they conceded 2 tries very early on against the European champions.
Fast. Just make sure you keep a height. Alex, bring your feet up. Okay, you can't lie down on the ground. Okay, no problem. I just don't want to see the hips come up. Okay, so yeah, and he obviously can't lie down. Yeah.
Come on, now, same again. Straight on his chest bar, let's go. Come on, Thomas. Yes. Let's go, Thomas. Come on, Ross.
Crouch. Fine. Sit.
Well, Gloucester might have won the last 4 league matches involving those 2 teams, but it's going to take quite a revival here. And it's not as if in the first 40 they didn't have the opportunities. Finds hoist it. Here's McGuigan. Safe under the high ball. That's halfway. Here's Faf de Klerk. Faf de Klerk coming up against the man who's coached him for a number of seasons, Johan Ackerman. A number of players involved here were involved in last year's. Oh dear, and that was Billy 12 Trees pulling back Curry. That's going to be a penalty.
Watch him. Let go. Mark, let him go. It's okay.
Leave it and break.
Alex, you're too big to be in here. How'd you go? Hey,
shut up, you dickhead.
Well, JP Doyle told me before kick-off he's not one for the one-liners, but he'd rather deliver one there. Let's listen in.
Trevor. I'm going to review that.
JP Trevor, yeah.
Because if he can catch that reasonably, it's my belief that he'd be on a complete line break. So I want to review that, please, just to see what's around him, if there's any other tackler.
Okay, JP, we're going to use a wide angle, so
Trevor
you've got
Fisher, the television match official.
Can you give me the type, please? I'm looking to see if there's another tackler around.
Okay, yes, we'll go for it.
Well, what JP Doyle is hinting at here is if the Sale player is away, there he is pulled back by Billy 12 Trees. This may result in a yellow card.
A line break, and 12 has tackled them off the ball to stop the line break.
Absolutely agree.
Yeah,
you've got it.
Pretty straightforward yellow card then. Okay, yeah. Billy, it's a line break, okay, and you've tackled them early to stop the line break, okay?
Well, the news just gets worse here for Gloucester, and 12 Trees, I think, knew what was coming.
Yeah, good there.
He knows why he did it. Yeah. There you can see the left arm on Tom Curry. JP Doyle convinced that the clean line break was going to happen. And 12 Trees is in the bin for 10 minutes. Now this really is the opportunity for Sale to try and wrap up this try bonus point. There's an alteration there in the second row. Gloucester have brought on Tom Savage, the former club captain. He's replaced Jeremy Thrush. Just Sale's 4th line out of the match. A little bit untidy, but it was gathered in the end there by Tom Curry. Curry there with Mark Jones.
That's open play.
Rampaging their way forward. Here's Faf de Klerk onto Turris. He was apprehended by Freddie Clark.
Still going forward, tackle, roll away Gloucester.
Gloucester trying to hold him up, but he's now gone to ground. Those Gloucester players are going to have to try and get away from there. Here's de Klerk. Onto McGinty. Lewis Ludlow making the tackle.
Go back a bit.
It's still there for Sale. There's John O'Ross. De Klerk. James O'Connor. Haley. 3 metres out here, Sale. De Klerk.
1 metre.
Another carry. The scrum half's got it again. Looking for it himself, and he's through.
Hey. Ruin, come here. Hey, let him go. Boys, I got it. Come on with me.
Did you see that?
A try richly deserved.
No,
Faf de Klerk.
Yes, your player tackled it onto him.
No, just
The man whose face is on the match programme this evening.
Watch the screen.
That in its own way an illustration of the impact he's had since he arrived in the Northwest.
Yes, from your player.
And Faf de Klerk, a creator already tonight, is now a finisher. Well, Gloucester came into tonight as one of just 3 sides yet to have a player in the sin bin. Well, that's exactly where Billy Twelvetrees sits now. And his absence
I think
creating the space there and the opportunity for Sale to score their 4th try. $29 points to 3. The catch there from Beaumont. Sale starting to play with real confidence. Picked up there well by Sam James. Here goes Harrison, straight into Hibbard. 2 blondies. Strauss. Faf de Klerk. Mark Jones, look at this from Sale. Curry, hit by Hines.
Turnover, let it go, you're on the ground now.
There is a Gloucester player down.
Let it come on, Gloucester. Let it come on,
the
Gloucester.
Cherry and Whites? Indeed they have. There's Tom Savage. Well, it's Halafanua who was hurt, but he's now back on his feet. Half an hour to go. Burns. Haley. The ball moving about a bit in the air there. It's not a windy night here, which we often see at the AJ Bell. That ball did have a slightly unusual flight. Great hands. Sam James. Look at Bryn Evans motoring outside it. Inside here to Solomona. The simplicity of it all is quite magnificent. Sale have been ruthless. On the other hand, you have to say, Gloucester have been pretty feckless. Sam James seeing the opportunity. Bryn Evans running as hard as he could. Great vision there from the All Black lock. And inside to Denny Solomona. Well, the 2 wings operating tonight. 10 tries between them in the opening month of the Aviva Premiership season. Both with a brace. Look here at Bryn Evans, sprinting for all he was worth. He was the link man for Solomona. who will have fewer, easier tries than that to finish this season. That was brilliant.
That wrist on that collision here, was it? Yeah. Hope you're okay, Tom.
Here's a Sale player actually getting some treatment at the moment, looking a little bit groggy. And it looks like perhaps a shoulder injury.
Yeah, no problem.
It looks rather like Tom Curry.
Time off this. Hold on, just wait to let him go.
It is indeed, and that will be a source of great concern to Eddie Jones looking on.
Yep.
Well, Eddie Jones lost Billy Vunipola last week, and that looks perhaps like a shoulder. So Sale have brought on Cameron Neild, who has started to hooker this season already, but he does have a dual role. Back goes Woodward. Well, that's where the injury came from. Willie Hines, his contact. Well, we are told that the injury is actually to his wrist.
We go inside.
The catch there from John O'Ross. Strauss.
No one side. You went in the side. No.
Still almost 3 minutes to go on the sin bin. There's McGinty. Sam James. $36-3. James O'Connor. Good pass out there to Bryn Evans. Here goes John O'Ross.
Tackles here.
Cutting in field.
Tackles
straight
here.
into Ruan Ackerman. They're up to the 22. Josh Strauss. Strong tackle that time from Lewis Ludlow. McGinty. James getting outside Purdy. Solomona would rather overrun him.
You're on the ground, thank you.
Here's Faf de Klerk. Taras.
3 red, never onside.
Well, he went backwards. Gathered there by Harrison.
3 red, never onside.
Gloucester have come offside, and it's Gareth Denman who's been penalised.
Time off.
It's
Time's
Alex
off,
Taras now who is down, I think. There you can see Gareth Denman rather too swiftly out of the blocks, the tie head prop.
Thank you, great call.
Referee blowing a little bit. I do have to make the point that these fellas have to be fit. JP Doyle reckons he'll probably run something like 9 kilometres tonight over the course of 80 minutes. Well, look at the stats there. Gloucester enjoying 2/3 of possession. They've made twice as many carries as Sale.
That's what I'm hoping.
The stat at the bottom there goes to show Sale have been clinical. They've also been gifted opportunities.
Tap and go.
36-3.
Brilliant.
Gloucester preparing to change the entire front row. Here they come. Motu Matu'u, they're wearing 16. Josh Honeck, the New Zealander, 17, and Ofoa, the former All Black. And they replace Denman, Hibbard, and Ruskin.
Look, they've called scrum. Yeah. Yeah.
There is John Ofoa.
Scrum. Penalty 3 offside. They've called scrum.
The last of his 36 caps for the All Blacks was in the 2011 Rugby World Cup quarter-final win against Argentina.
I'll do my best. Time on a crouch. Alex, you fit the scrum? Yes, okay, good. Okay, don't hold him. Just keep everybody happy.
Let's go, come on.
Crouch! Bind! Sit!
Reset my son. Lovely, John. Lovely, John.
Lads, I know this is an important area, but that's clearly the worst scrum we've had all night. You three need to be higher, and I need what we had in the first half from you guys. That wasn't good enough, okay? From all six. Boys, let's not hit the standard because we're on the 5 metre line. Scrum properly, please. No, that was no good. That was rubbish.
Well, the three Gloucester men just off the bench, so they're very fresh.
Get your height right, boys. Crouch.
Look at James O'Connor there,
Fine.
just having a few words with AJ McGinty.
Sit.
So de Klerk. That's a better scrum.
Flat.
Sam James cut down by Trinder. It's still there.
Get onside, please. Thank you.
De Klerk on to Josh Strauss with the carry. They're 3 metres out now a sail. De Klerk, the pass out to O'Connor. It's a dream start. Less than 60 minutes into his debut. And James O'Connor, look at that, being greeted by Denny Solomona. Four seasons since he made the 14th and final appearance for London Irish. But the former Wallaby is back. Well, the hair may be shorter, the rinse a little blonder, but there is no mistaking the quality that this man delivers.